Okay. Welcome back. All right, Spirit. What do we need to know? Um. Well, the video is good for whenever you're finding it. Got about 10 minutes to kill. I just put some cookies in the oven. And I don't know, switch up the tempo, get some new energy. Okay, so whatever Spirit says, right? Let's see. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. Take what aligns, as with anything else in life. Alright, we got ghosts, moves in and out of physical and spiritual realms. So, spiritual activity. Could be good, could be bad. But someone is like cloaking themselves or trying not to be seen. They're hidden or cloaked, or someone is ghosting or trying not to be seen. They're hiding. Spells don't work on you, immune to the spell work of others. I don't know if this is what someone was saying about you. Someone could have been saying something here about you. This could be conversations surrounding you, what someone expected to see or expected you to do, and it doesn't feel like you're doing it, or it doesn't feel like it's happening. This is almost like triggering you. Someone may have thought they had got you into a space of fear, or like they wanted you to be there. Maybe like intimidation tactics. Someone thought they were intimidating you, or you felt intimidated by them. One more card. Unable to face the truth and finding authentic self. The truth is, whoever the person is that thought that you were intimidated by them, they're actually intimidated by you. But something must have happened here, because I think you stopped talking. You stopped talking. You stopped connecting, and this person thought that they had scared you or something. I almost feel as if they wanted you to kind of be defensive or afraid of them in some way, and they thought that they had succeeded in that. Deceit and betrayal. This is somebody you don't trust, and you don't trust, you don't believe them. So if they were deliberately trying to intimidate you, you never believed that that was their truth in the first place. You could see straight through them. You could see that that was their attempt, and that's what they thought they were doing. And you were like aware enough of yourself to know what you did to give this person the idea that they could possibly, like, you could possibly be intimidated. But this is someone who was actually intimidated by you up until whatever this situation was, where you stopped talking to them or stopped communicating with them. Okay. All right. Let's get some more. What do you need to know? Tell me about the ghost. This could be someone that ghosted you, literally, or someone you ghosted. I don't know. I'm gonna leave the comments on just to see what the energy is. It feels like chaotic energy, so I'm sure it's a lot coming through. But I'm not gonna be responding to the chat, just so you know. But y'all can say what you want. So we have lucky break, good fortune, good things coming, and turning point. Okay, someone could have ghosted you in order to focus. They could have ghosted you in order to focus. This means that something is actually going right for them in their life, and whatever you were doing or whatever this person was trying to do to you, if you're the person that ghosted them, it's because this person was trying to present a distraction to you. They were trying to present or portray a different storyline. Tell me about the ghost. Yeah, literally. Ghosted the fuck. I mean, you ghosted the fuck out of them. Ghosted. Both of these says that. But whoever this person is, because a lot of times people who ghost you, it is because of some kind of fear. They have fear of telling you the truth. They have fear of hurting your feelings. They have fear that you're going to hurt their feelings. They have fear that you guys could get into an altercation. They could have fear that they may, like, get out of character, that they may go too far, depending on the circumstances. It's a lot of reasons why somebody could ghost you. It could be because they are intimidated by you. It could be because they're scared of you. It could be because they don't want to frighten you or They're looking out for you too. It's a whole plethora of reasons, but I'm getting whoever this is that you ghosted, it was to their benefit. Like, it's better that you don't say anything. You don't speak to this person, because if you were to, you may say something out of character. But I feel like this person thought you were a coward. That's what I'm getting. They thought you were scared. They thought you were scared or afraid, and so you chose to say nothing. But I feel like this person was actually angry. They're angry at you. Okay, so they may have ghosted you because they're afraid of how they're going to handle the situation or how they would deal with you. What's spells don't work on you? Immune to the spell work of others. Brick wall. I don't know what they're saying, but that you can't hear them. Or you didn't receive the message. Someone could have been trying to talk to you, and your boundaries are so high that literally you didn't even hear any of the part of what they were saying that they were meaning to, like, hit your ear. Somebody was trying to, like, whisper something in your ear. What is that? Snakes? Yeah, we had deceit and betrayal. Yep, it's still here on the bottom of the deck. It says fake friend, false friend, slither, whisper in your ear. You wouldn't play a game with them. You wouldn't do something that they wanted you to. So it's kind of like they tried to speak something to you or say something to you. It's like a trigger. Someone tried to trigger you. You're way too guarded, hard to reach. You literally may have walked away while this person was speaking. Like, I mean, this could be someone who thought you heard them and you didn't. Hold on one second. Oh, yeah, my cookies are ready. Oh, no. Not yet. Not yet. Cookies not ready yet. Okay. Alright, listen. This is someone you walked away from. So you ghosted this person. You didn't run from them. You chose to leave them on red. You chose to walk away. You chose to detach. You chose to put your boundaries up or be guarded. You're choosing to stay guarded, even though this person is probably nowhere around you. So you might be guarded when you don't want to be. I mean, I think whatever they were trying to do to you, it didn't work. Maybe this is someone that wanted you to be more emotionally available. I don't know. I would just say be aware of that. Like with brick wall, usually that's too, because you have something good that's headed for you. So you know how you can move around one distraction, but then something else could try to pivot in and get you in the space where you're like, it's kind of like, don't be so confident that you do not fall. Something like that. Like you could have an incident with someone where it pushes you into your ego, and your ego for that reason is a protection, where you have to walk away, you have to detach. You need to pull back. You need to pull your power back, your energy back. You can tell it was a distraction, but you could become so guarded, so, you know, safe, to put it that way, that you end up not being open to receive the things that are coming toward you. Okay? I hope that makes sense. But, and if this resonates with you, lucky break, I just put out a video that says that you have like a lucky break or something like that coming towards you soon. If that resonates with you, watch that reading too. But yeah, let me see, because it says they're like trying to trigger you. That gets into like emotional manipulation is kind of what I'm getting with the spells don't work on you and the snake energy, and someone trying to like say something or be stealthy about how they communicate something or get some kind of information through to you. So it can make you tense, it can make you guarded or on defense, but don't be so defensive that you end up blocking out the things that you really want or desire, okay? Let's see. Unable to face the truth, finding authentic self. What's the truth? Finding authentic self. Oh, honeymooning. What? Okay, you have cold hands and a warm heart, but you weren't letting that warm heart out on the outside. It feels like you're doing it on purpose. It's a protection currently. Okay, so I feel like you're already aware of it. If that's you and you're guarded, you're not in your heart space, or you are emotionally detached, it's not that someone triggered you into that. It's not that you're fearful or afraid. It's that you were guided to. It's a protection for what you're feeling right now. As a matter of fact, I feel like you're feeling much better than whoever this person is that you had to ghost. You're in love. You have love on the brain. You're connecting or talking often with someone, feeling all the feels. I feel like there's somebody in your life that is giving you emotional fulfillment. Okay, they're keeping you entertained, they're keeping you in your heart space. You know what, this could be somebody you're in a relationship or in a connection, and you're all in love and stuff, and whoever this is that's trying to get in, they cannot connect with you. You are guarded towards them. You're not playing games with them, not just because you don't want to, not because you're afraid, or because, anything like that. It's not that you, yeah, I'm just getting you're in love with someone else. This could be your ex or something. Or, I mean, it could be a friend too. This is like what's love on the brain? Unable to face the truth. Maybe you haven't even admitted it to yourself. You're in love. I thought it was going to be like some kind of pain that you're not admitting to yourself. I think somebody is just in love. They're having a hard time admitting that. What's the difficulty here? Finding authentic self and honeymooning. You could be falling in love with yourself too. Take it as it resonates. You'll know. Love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. If so, it means you've been having a lot of like conversation with self, really diving deeply into how you feel, what's going on with you, what your desires are, what your truth is, how you see yourself. It's a lot of self-reflection. It's a lot of understanding of self, a lot of self-love and connection. And this is like harmonizing both sides of you. Your masculine side with your feminine side, your mental and strategic, with your heart, your emotions, your empathy, your wise mind. So whatever this is, it's a level up. Someone could just be committed to self, really getting to know self and love self, their whole self, showing up as their whole self, showing up balanced in both their masculine and feminine energy. Or somebody is in love and honeymooning. They in that phase, when it's really good and the chemistry is amazing, and it's like you don't even see nobody else. You don't want to talk to nobody else. You kind of just in your zone. You finally feel like you found home, not just where you live, where your address is, but you found that place that feels safe and cozy and warm, and like you can be your authentic self. And that's even a safe space where you can kind of explore more of your masculine and feminine side in order to see what other things, like what other gifts, you want to bring out of yourself. Like, I don't know, someone could be at like a pivot moment in life where they're trying to decide, what am I going to do next? What their next step is. But this is like a safe place to do it, or this is a safe person to do it with, because they always hold your truth, your light, who you really are authentically. I feel like someone has found like a true, this could just be like a best friend. You could honeymoon with a best friend, but it could be a lover. Like I said, it could be yourself or a family member even. Okay, it's just someone is falling deeply in love with themselves and finding someone who loves them pretty much the same way. They love their authenticity. It's a place you can feel free. Well, somebody is pissed about that. Maybe jealousy. I wouldn't, like, I don't have any cards that are saying angry, but there's this spells don't work on you with all the exclamation marks. Makes me feel like someone is pissed off. Something they fell into, or something that happened to them, or something they're going through, they feel like you should be having a similar experience, but it's not like that. And they feel like it must be whoever you're with, or whoever you have, whoever is connecting with you, whoever got your back, especially if it, that fake friend, false friend resonates. Roller coaster. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, okay. This is some, okay, yeah, your safe space. This person isn't going anywhere. Or you, whoever you're being right now, if someone feel like ghosts, could also be you just not, you could be right there in someone's face. You're consistently seeing them on a day-to-day basis. But a part of you that they used to get, they're no longer getting it. That part has ghosted. That part has left the room. That segment of you is like, cut the screen, cut the scene. It's over. Someone like that's what I feel, because with roller coaster, this, whoever you are being right now, this is who you intend to be. Like, it's just steady. That's what I'm getting with roller coaster and honeymooning. It's like you have already solidified or justified who you are at the lowest of the low, your worst case scenario, and who you are when you're having the high of life. And this is somebody that you end up bumping shoulders with, or you end up having to deal with, or you end up having to see regularly. And sometimes, you know, they were getting like the best version of you, even when they weren't doing it. It was just because that was your mood, and you would give that mood or give that version of self to everybody. It's something that you're being discerning with, and someone feels like you're being stingy. I don't know if that's like generosity, so they're not getting that, but they feel like you're giving it to someone else. And that could be generous of spirit, generous of time, generous of attention, generous of energy. Maybe someone you were in love with, someone that you used to love or dote on, or financially, you know. I don't know, but it don't matter now. They can act up if they want to, or not act up if they want to. You're through playing these guessing games, and you don't feel obligated. This is a situation where you don't feel obligated to do anything other than what you authentically want to do. You're living and being your truth regardless of what someone else does. Must be somebody that doesn't please you. They don't please you naturally, and you have accepted it, but what you never did was change something with you. You kept people pleasing. That's like being too nice, being too kind, letting people cross the line, letting people do what they want to, and you trying to save face or be, you know, you felt like possibly you were going to get some kind of reward for being the better person or the bigger person. But really, there must be some situation here where you actually feel that this person doesn't deserve the best part of you. They deserve whatever the fuck you have to offer them, and that's going to be based on what they're giving you. So this might be somebody where it's easier for you to just match their energy. Why should you do the work and take yourself to a higher level in order to be the bigger person for someone who deliberately and intentionally tries to be a smaller person to you? So they put themselves in the position that they're in. Okay. All right, y'all. We ain't even got no tarot yet. Oh, let me check my cookies. We're going to get tarot and not close up. All right, perfect. Yes, they perfect. I caught them right on time. Okay, let's see. What does my collective need to know right now? I'm hearing an old song from Annie, the orphan Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Okay, I don't know. What does the collector need to know? I love that movie. I was literally obsessed with that movie as a child. Okay, that's so funny. Ace of Wands, encouragement, creativity, new opportunity. Someone has a new opportunity. I think this is in like your love life. With the Ace of Wands, fiery or passionate. a Leo, a Sagittarius, or Aries. This could be coming towards you, or this is you and how you're feeling about someone else. This could be someone that's not currently in your life. It's kind of falling on the ghost energy, but let's see. Oh, yes, that's the truth. Okay, so something is heating up with someone who I feel you see as trustworthy. Maybe this could be the lucky breakthrough. This could be somebody who is actually like, it's fortunate that you met this person. For some of you, this has something to do with like defenses and protection. Literally protection, especially with the Ace of Swords. This is like, there's something in life, Master of Ascended Invisibility. I could say a lot about that, but that's like a cult or hidden knowledge that I feel like someone may have about the spiritual realms and how things work. Okay, something like that. But whoever this person is, they carry something, or they embody something that has protected you. Maybe there's a certain situation in your life or dynamic that you tend to run from instead of facing and replacing the fear with confidence, with justification, can't talk, sorry, justification, liberation, okay, information. It's something that you would just rather ghost, just leave it alone, than to know the actual truth. But I feel like it's lucky that you met this person, because if you didn't know the truth, you would constantly be running from this situation, and not just in this person, but in anyone. For some of you, it's like an entity, an energy, a negative energy that you run from. It triggers you. Okay, it can get you out of your skin. It can take you off your beating path. It can block you. It can stop new energy. It can also stop your life. Like, it can stop your life. It can stop your the things you want to do creatively. Some people may have difficulty working. Like, it's disabling. Okay. Yeah, for some, especially if it has to do with fear, this could be things that could like paralyze you. You could be paralyzed in fear. And it's like an energy, a presence that people carry, especially people who are mindless and low vibrational. Is that Fallen with Denzel Washington? Time is on my side. Yes, it is. It's like that. Like, the entity jumps from people. It jumps from person to person to person until you handle it. But you may have spent your life running or staying in a lower vibration or not being your total truth because you were trying to, pretty much outrun something that you can actually outwit. But you needed to be strategic. And I feel like whoever this person is that you're attracted to, that's what they do for you. Either it's like who they are, like I said, they're the light for you, they're the truth for you. Something that they do, some way that they move, their energy, it ignites you to move when you're supposed to stand your ground when you need to let things go. I don't know, but something is helping you here. And for some of you, like I said, it's not another person. It's really like you detachment. You're not detached. You're very aware. You're very self-aware and consciously aware of others at the same time. Integration, that's what I'm getting. This is like maybe not new information for you, but there are times where you don't feel fully capable or equipped to handle it. But it's like that's coming to an end. Yeah, this is like a new beginning for you. This is reunion. I don't know if I can't tell if this is two people or if this is just like a new mindset. But either way, this is really assisting you in closing a chapter or a cycle in your life where you felt like you needed to run. I feel like you are getting to the point you don't feel like you need to run from anyone. Like, you may never have to run again. Literally. Now, it is a connection. You got a strong man that is in your corner, or a loving woman that is protecting your heart. It's something like that where you just know. I know where home is. I know where I can lay my heart. I know it's safe. I know, my man don't play that. I know I don't have to worry about this. I'm safe. Whatever. Or it's, like I said, this is a spiritual experience, a spiritual journey. And this is you coming into this safety within yourself. Either way, Okay, you always want to have it yourself. But if you're having this with someone else, congratulations. That's a beautiful connection to feel that way. And if it's just you, then that's wonderful too. But that means that who you're attracting is someone who has done the same work as you. So either way. And that does create not a brick wall. Well, yeah, a brick wall, but a brick house. Okay, that's empire. The empires are built that way. It starts off energetically where people cannot drain you, people cannot speak bad on you, they can't speak things into your life. Nobody has the controller but you. No one has the steering wheel but you. Spells don't work on you, don't work on your connection. Okay, but don't record me. I'm not in front of the camera on purpose. Give me my two-piece. I don't want to be on the camera, no two-piece. Thank you. All right, let's see. Brick wall. Okay, 7 of Cups is in reverse. It says coming back to reality, cold reality ends your dreams, lack of purpose and clarity. So that must be whoever this is here. Whatever they were doing, it didn't work on you. So whatever they were trying to do, or they could have been under the illusion that it was working on you, but now they're having to see the truth that it's not. Okay, let's see. Justice. I was saying that you are your own justice. You are your own justice. And I feel like all you had to do is realize that these are games you don't have to play. You don't have to play. You've already ascended out of this. But when you go into these lower vibrations, I think you would just keep getting sucked right back into it. Okay. Justice. Upright attitude, transparency, cause and effect, fairness, integrity, clarity, accountability, and something is being won here. I was saying that lucky streak. This creates a new opportunity or a new beginning. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. You going to your daddy house, or you was just calling him?
Duh.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Unable to face the truth, finding authentic self, and strength. New version of you. Confident, loving, assertive, safe, focused. Also, like whatever this is that you're doing, your authenticity is extremely influential. And I feel that you're not just overcoming an obstacle, but there are other people who are connected to you that could be going through similar issues, and they are conquering it with you. Like, it's like an army. Like, you know, you're all doing this at the same time. Getting your confidence back, your bravery back. Something keep trying to affect the way I speak. Standing your ground also is what I'm hearing too. This is even like what's that word? Justice and the strength gives me righteous indignation. That actually comes from a place of anger. It comes from a place of knowingness, but knowing too much. Like self-awareness to the point that you could be a roaring lion, or it could push you into that energy. But you are very tame, very restrained. That's not a physical beast, not a wild beast, a spiritual beast. You're unleashing your spiritual beast, and it may have leveled up. Because your heart is still, like I said, cold hands. Somebody got cold hands, but a warm fucking heart. This is a protection. This is a safety. This is why you are able to go down into the deepest, darkest lair and come out unscathed, not burned. You don't care. Those emotional roller coasters that life can send you on, they don't have to change your life. They don't have to change your mood. They don't change anything. As a matter of fact, things that happen in this lower vibrational energy, it actually has no hold over your destiny or your current reality. You're just like in observation mode only. And like I said, with justice, I feel like this is not you thinking hard about things, because you're staying out of your mind. That's why these spells aren't working on you. You're moving according to your heart, according to your truth, and it naturally proves to be a protection for you and justice, or a backlash to people who are like literally fucking with you, like on purpose. So you were being pursued. I don't think it's like personal, but this entity, I think that movie is Falling with Denzel, but you know which one I'm talking about. Time is is on my side. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, King of Cups. King of Cups. Cold hands and a warm heart. The heart is on fire with the devil. The heart is on fire, but the King of Cups is the coolest king in the deck, male or female. I'm saying even if you're a female, your emotions could be on fleek, but the cool, the chill of you. I mean, nobody would know. They would never know. They would never know, but they would feel it. They would feel it. And the passion, desire, it goes the other way too. You can have all the love, all the passion, all the desire in the world, and you are cool as a cucumber is what I'm getting, male or female. Okay, but I mean, your person feel it. I feel like other people may be feeling that things are a little chilly, but definitely not seeing that with you. All right, you guys, I'm gonna leave a reading here. Leon, oh, sorry, boo. The cookie's ready. You see him on the stove? You ready? Okay. But yeah, that's the read. That was the energy. No cookies there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have mine while it's warm. All right, you guys. I will see you in the next live. Thanks for the likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification. I usually record my readings live, and then I can get used to your energy. All right, bye.